two openers making their way in the middle. Yeah, that also means that there's a new opening duo for the Shaheens because Yasir
ঠান্ডা
Wicket
মেলা এখন
Company, the player of the tournament so far, Mas Sadakat, got out for the first time in the tournament in the semi-final against Sri Lanka A. Yeah, it's going to be a crucial aspect
ঠান্ডা পড়েছে
when it comes to Bangladesh's bowling point of view. Mas Sadakat, man in
হ্যাঁ
form.
পাকিস্তান ব্যাটে
Outstanding tournament, 550 to the best of
তোমার এই ঠান্ডা
550
কিরাম
scored in this tournament.
আচ্ছা
Strike rate speaks volume about his ability to defend. Partner,
আচ্ছা ভাই তাহলে রাখলাম
mention new partner for Pakistan A in the all-important final. Yasir Khan, best of 107.
হ্যালো
450s, 200s, strike rate of
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
169. So both the batters loves to play their shots. And it's a crucial
আইয়ে
counter for Pakistan A.
Hello.
Start well. With the ball. Rip on the ripper. Ball really well.
আইয়ো ফি
Super over. Been outstanding with the ball throughout the tournament.
اليوم ماذوذ
Those curves to perfection. Once again, the new ball is given to
طيب
him.
انت شوف واتساب في لما في حاس كله واتساب
Lot more.
هذا صغير 420 ريال كبير
Yeah,
2
the sun has
600
set here in Doha.
كبير 3
Big
700
fireworks on the field. It's time for the final to begin. It's time to find out who will be the champions. The DP World Asia Cup
هذا
Rising
نفس
Stars
رقم واتساب عمو
2025.
هذا نفس رقم حاس كله
It's
واتساب
time to find out who will be the champions. DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025.
كله ايزي انت واتساب دوبه على طول ايزي صراحه كله ايزي موقع كله ايزي هذا زيدان
On the
هاي
money
نصيب
straight away,
محبوس
Rippon trying to steal a single. Oh, what a start that
ايوه
could
هاي
be
نصيب
for the
محبوس
Tigers.
يلا
What a start that could be. Fielding of the
একটাই
highest
দূর কুমা
order by
না তিনটে
Saqlain.
শুনবি
And Yasir could be running all the way back to the dugout. What a start! What a start! Abdul Ghaffar
সুজা
Saqlain
করো বেহাই গেছে ভালো লাগছে
picked that well, and that flick towards the stump. Direct hit. Oh boy, what a start! What a start for Bangladesh. Oh, quick run taken on the very first ball. Kept his eyes on it. Abdul Ghaffar Saqlain. Flick towards the stumps. Batter not even in the frame. First wicket down without troubling the scorers. Pakistan A lost their first. Bangladesh A picked their first. Out given. That's the sort of start Bangladesh A would have hoped for. And they got one. Crowds are elated, not him.
বাংলাদেশ বনাম
Yasir
পাকিস্তান
departs without troubling the scorer. Shaheens none for one. Yeah, Yasir doesn't trouble the scorers. Shaheens in his bottom bother. One for one.
লাইভ করছেন
Aye, aye, aye.
প্রথম বলে একটা আউট
Mohammad
হয়ে গেছে
Naeem was taken down so that Yasir Khan could come in as opener, and in the
Batsman
first
Bab
delivery,
Balas.
he's
প্রথম
been
বলে
run
আউট হয়ে
out.
গেছে
In
বাপ
comes
ভালো
Mohammad Faik in his 12th match of his T20 career. As Mas Sadakat gets off the mark and gets the Shaheens off the mark as well.
ওই 200 রানের টার্গেট তাহলে যেতে পারবে না
That's the start
200 রানের
Bangladesh
টার্গেট
home
না
for. Fielding has been outstanding. Look at that again. Quick call. Even quicker, Abdul Ghaffar Saqlain. Direct hit. The curtains. Oh, what a start. What a start. Fielding is a reflection of your team's attitude, they say. He seems stunned. Irfan Khan Niazi. Perhaps nervy moments.
কয়েকদিন থেকে অ্যাকশন
Perhaps just those jitters.
খেলারা সবাই একটু লাইক কমেন্ট করুন সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন
His big appeal there by Rippon. Iman Taboreju just says leg by. Proceeding down the leg side.
ঘুম করছে হেনেকে পাই তাই করছে
Bangladesh's success firepower of
সবাই
Habib.
সবাই সবাই
102
একটু
runs
লাইক
in
করে
strike
একটু
rate of
সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে একটু
187.
কমেন্ট করে
Remarkable record. Most wickets 8.
এরপরে ফুটবল
Economy
খেলা লাইভ
under
দেখানো
7.
হবে
Best run rate versus
সবাই
pacers as well. Among all teams, 11.39. Second best power play run rate in the tournament, 9.83. So these
সুন্দর
are the
দেখা যাচ্ছে
elements
কিনা
that
একটু
took
জানাবেন
Bangladesh here.
বলে আছে রিপন মন্ডল ও
And
বলে লাভলি বল
suddenly,
লাভলি বল
the pressure is on the Shaheens from minute one. And in fact, the pressure boils even more on Mas Sadaqat's shoulders. What an ideal start for the
একবার
Tigers.
আলি একবার আলি
Yeah, they needed that. Fielding has been outstanding, we mentioned, but they needed that early wicket to put pressure on the Shaheens. Been fabulous with the bat. Not today so far.
Watchful. Watchful. As Ripon is bowling a blinder at the start of this final.
Teju, the on-field umpire. Wrong side. His partner from Afghanistan, Mahmood Khan. The officials in the middle. Wrong side. Rahul Ashraf from Oman is the TV umpire
Hello.
today.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
Fantastic start from Ripon.
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
Never tried to do anything fancy so far.
ايوه سانتورين ايوه زيدان هاي النصر ايوه
Fielder there. 2
ايوه
for 1 at the end of the first.
لا لا ما في مازوس طيب شو بواتساب هذا نفس رقم واتساب هذا نفس رقم حس كله واتساب موقع اليوم ما في اليوم مازوس بعد بكره انت شو واتساب حس كله واتساب موقع هذا صغير 390 ريال كبير 2500 كبير 600
From a Bangladeshi perspective,
Talat
this is
Mehdi
how
Sandhi
you
hai.
start the final. Abdul Ghaffar
Aiyo.
Saqlain
كبير
from
500
Minon rather, diving through jaunty-esque in his
هذا
fielding
واتساب
effort.
موقع واتساب دوغو على طول يجي موقع
There's
حس
Yasir
كله
Khan
موقع
back and Mehrab
واتساب
has been trusted with a new ball from the other end.
واتساب معلوم
Had a terrific semi-final with the bat.
ايوه
Heavy all
ايوه هذا
rounder.
نمبر واتساب
Skips through to the batters.
عفوا
Able to bowl in the power play.
لا لا عمو واتساب عمو ايوه نفسه رقم واتساب هو
A wizard with the
Yalla.
ball! And it
Yeah,
spells
good.
trouble for the Shaheens. 5 defaults! What is going on?
2 ওভারে 2 উইকেট
Pressure rises like tide, but he stands like a lighthouse, unmoved, unshaken. What a start! What a start from this young man. Right on the money, no clue
ব্যাটার লাগলে ছয়
whatsoever.
হয়ে যেত মাথার উপরে চারে
And they'll have a check.
Mehrab.
The front foot. What a delivery! What a start! This looks okay. Very okay.
Out
Length. The line. Hitting top of off stump. Outstanding. Pike had no clue whatsoever. He's also the second batter. Without troubling the scorers, Pakistan Shaheens lost their second. Pike on for none.
বাংলাদেশ সবাই একটু কমেন্ট করি সবাই একটু লাইক দিই সবাই একটু লাইক দিই এরপরে ফুটবল খেলার ম্যাচ দেখাবো সবাই 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 একটু সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে পাশে থাকুন 2 ওভারে 2 উইকেট বাংলাদেশের
Well, this is the third
2
time
রান
in the tournament that Mehrab has been trusted
বাংলাদেশ
with a
আজকে
new
খুব
ball
ভালো
alongside
খেলতেছে
Ripon.
পাকিস্তানের
And
2
boy,
উইকেট পড়ে
has he
গেছে
made an
2
impact.
ওভারে ও বোলিং
Already brings consolidation. Ghazi, Gori, where were you going? had the throw been at the stumps? Why are the Shaheens wanting to conduct harakiri today?
That's pressure. That's pressure, Atish. Already lost 2 wickets. It's the final. It matters the most. Good throw. Might have been interesting.
মাইজকুন দে
Yeah,
বলে
there was a bit of hesitation. That is pressure. That's the pressure of final. Whoever can hold their nerve will emerge as the winner.
There is no doubt that Ghazi
Tornado
Gauri has been
Kato
brought
hai.
in for consolidation. He was the one who was solid against Sri Lanka in his effort of 39 or 36. It's not about the boundaries right now, it's about keeping the wickets intact. At the other end, what can this 20-year-old do?
It's going to be a different situation for someone like Mar Sadaka. An outstanding, yes. It's the all-important final, under pressure. Bangladesh delivered so far. They need a partnership. They need some calmness in the middle, Pakistani.
And this was the role he played against the Lions. He's tickling the ball up for a single, much more sure this time that he's coming because of this.
It's the line. Late before the turn,
the
Faik
line,
was
boss.
undone. Straight through. And the reaction
প্রথমবার
from
দেখলাম
Mehrab
এখন তো
says it all.
কিন্তু মারাবেন তো ভাই
আমার কাছে ওকে
Goes for the long hoik. This could be the first boundary. Was targeting mid-wicket. Went towards third man, he'll still take it.
Yeah, not the most convincing way. Mar Sadakat went for that wild hoik against the spin. I'm sure the bowler won't mind seeing that shot. It's a wild hoik. Yes, the idea was right. Put pressure on the bowler. At the moment, the batter is under some sort of pressure.
Fires it through. Brilliant by the Bangladesh A bowler so far. At the end of 2, it's 10 for 2.
সবাই 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 একটু লাইক দিই, সবাই একটু লাইক দিই, এরপরে ফুটবল খেলার ম্যাচ দেখানো হবে। একটু সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে, একটু সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে।
Forget T20 cricket. It's about bringing your list A experience, your first-class experience to the fore. Mar Sadakat has plenty of that. Ghazi Gauri has scored a bundle of runs in those formats. Rip on in for his second. Yet again, Sadakat trusting his defence.
Yeah, 2 wickets. Shaheen surely hurt them. This was the first one. The run out, Abdul Ghaffar Sakleen. Direct hit and then Mehrab. Totally undone. Faik late for the turn. Was none.
Look at you with your poetry. Totally undone. With the turn, there was none. As you're on fire.
আকবর আলী কিপার
Lucky boy. The 2 boundaries he scored are both from edges. 300th boundary of the tournament.
304
And the Shaheens need a bit of luck. And they are having some at the moment. First one was the outside edge. This one comes from inside edge. The 3-point Mondal, I'm sure, won't mind keeping his line very tight. Both the right and the left-hander.
Ripon has been so impressive. So impressive. From minute 1, from match 1, from ball 1.
And the best part about his bowling is he never tries to do anything extra. He banks on his strength, which is banging the surface hard, and also that line and length. Ghazi Gauri, the best of 39 unbeaten, record of 103 got an opportunity today for his first 50 in this format.
Not a big boundary hitter. The strike rate
সবাই
tells you
একটু
that.
লাইক দে, একটু লাইক দে।
আর নেই তো কি হলো? মারতেছি কি একটা সমস্যা
There is a second slip in place as Akbar Ali is going for the
Yeah,
jugular.
this
He has
is-
identified that the Bangladesh A are on top
এই
right
দেখা
now,
যাচ্ছে
and he wants to capitalize on that opportunity. Aggressive captaincy.
চাচা, তরমুজ গাছটা যা
And
বড়
the
হয়েছে,
bowlers are responding as well,
তরমুজ গাছ
providing that
আল্লাহ
opportunity
রাখে।
to the captain.
দিয়ে যাবেন না মাইর
Got a slip in place.
পানি দিনে ভালো কাজ করেছে, কষ্টটা তার
Deepak
হইনি।
Mondal is not greedy.
গিরিছে ওই এখন ওর ভিতরে সব লুলাট টুলাট দিয়ে সমান করবে না, দিয়ে যাওয়ার শেষ করে।
Pulls away, square leg in place, on bounce. Almost fell into the trap there.
সবাই
Nazim
সবাই সবাই একটু কমেন্ট করি, সবাই একটু লাইক দে, একটু
Plan
লাইক
was
দে।
right. Put it
People like
short.
this.
There was a fielder deep square leg. Qazi Gauri managed to keep it down the ground. Into the third over, Shaheen's already 2 down, 16 for 2. Deepak Mondal started from where he left.
সবাই সবাই একটু লাইক দে, একটু লাইক দে।
অনেক দাম ভালো না
Start
মাংসের দাম ভালো না
Akbar Ali and his team has got. Have
মাংস
gotten
ছবি
almost
কালো
lost my
বন্ধু
voice.
আমাদের জিতে যাবে।
Fiery.
ছবি কালো বন্ধু
3 ওভারে
This is the
16 রান।
battle. That could prove pivotal.
যা,
Takes him on. Not the sweetest of connections
নিয়ে খানে দে।
as Rabi
অ্যাপ
pops things
Spinning
up.
ball.
At the end of 3, it's 18 for 2.
রাফন মন্ডল ऐसे ही मंगल
Different countries, but Maz, almost your namesake, Maz, is now the leading scorer of the tournament.
Yeah, and the Shaheens need him now in the middle. List of 249, Vaibhav Suryavanshi 239. Obviously, Habibur Rahman Chauhan yet to bat. I'm sure he will also make an impact today in the finals. At the moment, Ma Sadakat really needs to play a different role. They've already lost 2 wickets under a bit of pressure. Here comes Mehrab. Picked up the wicket of Faiq with a gem of a delivery.
Beats the bat. Qazi Gauri. A record that speaks for itself. But this is why he's come into the middle.
Completely misjudged that one, Faiq. Mixed his pace really well, Mehrab.
A little half tracker. Almost takes the square leg umpire out as Qazi Gauri gets his first boundary.
There was a fielder shot square leg. Was in the air for a while. Qazi Gauri taken that chance. Not too far away from that fielder. Boundaries will surely give some sort of confidence to the batters in the middle now.
The average is upwards of 38 in first-class cricket. Provides that stability. Mehrab just right in that delivery through. Perhaps a correction
কোন জায়গা আছে
in terms of his length.
দুবাই
Now will Ma Sadakat try to take Mehrab on. Tic Tac and the Shaheens.
ভালো আছে
All the plans have gone to waste at this point.
পাকিস্তান
Needs to be careful. Slow fielder. Was the square region patrolling the boundary? There's only one fielder. Long off.
একটা শুধু বাউন্ডারি
Ball a lot fuller. There's a fielder deep in wicket. Yes.
And a hit to turn. fielders at the
সবাই
edge of the
সবাই
circle.
সবাই একটু
Yasir,
লাইক দে, একটু লাইক দে।
easy single. As Sadakat curls.
পাকিস্তান পাকিস্তান
There is some
লাইক
grip to the wicket. Mehro bowled really
পাকিস্তান
well.
পাকিস্তান
সবাই একটু লাইক দে, একটু লাইক দে।
পাকিস্তানি দেখতে
Not just
পাকিস্তানি
that,
দেখতে
he also picked up a wicket.
Straight to one.
আরে মার মার।
He scored
আরে
have been in
রাকিবুল
Bangladesh's
চশমা শালা।
favour. Shaheen's 25 for 2.
এটা বোলিং আসবে এই রাকিবুল।
কিভাবে ফোন দেয় না কিভাবে ফোন দেয় কিভাবে ফোন দেয় আর কিভাবে ফোন দেয় না
ফিলাস রান।
কিভাবে ফোন দেয় না
সবাই একটু কমেন্ট করে এরপরে ফুটবল খেলার ম্যাচ দেখাবো। ফুটবল খেলার
Loves
ম্যাচ।
its alliterations. Majestic Maz and scintillating Sufyan. Yes, they've been key to the Shaheen success. And also the dot ball percentage. When it comes to the bowling department, the number of dot balls they end up accruing has been key. In terms of the death over run rate while batting and bowling, they've been best in the tournament as well. A lot of that will come into play in that second innings.
Rakibul Islam, Rakibul Hassan, beg your pardon, the left-arm spinner. Comes into the attack. The best bowling spell of his career against Afghanistan.
Broad.
Oh boy!
বোর্ড
Rakibul Hassan, he's on
সুবিধা নেই
fire.
বাংলা শব্দ দেখছি
Whatever Akbar he is doing is turning to gold. Rakibul gives the first ball blues to Ghazi Gori. Again playing for the turn. And it just holds his line between the bat and pad. Flummoxed. The Shaheens are tittering and tottering. 9 of 9 for Ghazi Gori.
সবাই একটু কমেন্ট করে একটু লাইক দে,
Would you believe it?
একটু সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে একটু লাইক দি। পরের খেলা দেখতে হলে একটু লাইক দি।
Not the captain. The replacement for Mohammad Naeem comes out into the middle. Arafat Minas, we know he can wield his bat. He has a strike rate of 131, but yet to score a 50 in his 23 matches.
পরের খেলা দেখতে হলে একটু লাইক দে,
Right now, it's not about striking the ball. It's about sticking to the wicket.
Once again, the start was outstanding. Rakibul started off right on the money.
Whatever he is doing is turning to gold.
It's again. Luck is going Shaheen's way.
It's the first ball
Rakibul won't mind though,
Ghazi Gori.
for the moral victory for the bowler.
Straight away, the fielders are chiming in. Why don't we keep a slip? All the boundaries have come off streaky edges. This for Arafat Minas. Had there been a
কিভাবে
first slip of
বাংলাদেশ
pace,
বনাম
it would have been
পাকিস্তানের
straight
খেলা।
into his hands.
কিভাবে বদলাইতে
They're mixing it up. Very clever bowling
কিভাবে
by Rakibul.
Very easy bowling those in the
সবাই একটু
power
লাইক
plays.
করি।
Looking for wickets.
বোলিং
Just bowls such a line, doesn't he? Rakibul, every delivery, it's as if he's placed a coin on the pitch. And he's just finding that coin time and again.
কবে আসতে পারে কম জায়গায় হাত লাগবে
কি আমার সাথে আমাদের
Right leg.
করবে
Snap
দেখবি
kick inside the circle. They have a deep
I
wicket
think
and long on.
পুরো হালা সারে
Yet again, streaky. Keep that slip, Akbar Ali. Keep that slip. Another boundary, another edge. End of the over. After 5 is 33 for 3.
ব্লক করতেছে বাংলাদেশ থেকে
And 3 wickets down for Pakistan Shaheens. Sadakat so far the man of the tournament, 15 of 13. And Arafat playing the game first time, the final, has been sent in with a purpose. Streaky boundaries in the previous, so it had everything. Rakibul Hassan, dismiss, Ghazi Gori against the left-hander. Will Akbar Ali must be ruining the fact
সিলেক্ট থাকলে কি
not
আছে
having a slip fielder. There you go, he's probably letting the captain know. Mera Hussain has bowled a couple of overs, will continue to bowl his third to finish off. Rahman, the effort from Bangladesh has got to be applauded so far.
Bangladesh off to an ideal start. They couldn't have asked for anything better. But since the game has gone on from this over, it seems as if a developing battle of the two most precautious sides. Because Bangladesh is all over Pakistan Shaheens and still has no slip. Pakistan captain doesn't come out. He sends a new man playing this game up the order, and also Ghazi Gori promoted up the order.
হাবিবি
সালাম আলাইকুম
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আলহামদুলিল্লাহ حياك الله
حياك الله. كيف حالك؟
الله يجزيك خير
كيف الشيء بلا
تعال هنا فين
الله يرحمه.
رجاله
Emerging tournament in Oman. Did well over there with the bat with all live
আজকে
ball
মানে
in the
চুলটা
field.
কাটি দিছে আমি ওদের জন্য
Asked to deliver the goods
চুলটা
under
কাটিছে
extreme
খুব
pressure
খুশি
in the big final. I think it's a great opportunity for him to come out and deliver the goods for Pakistan Shaheens.
তাও
Shot slip again.
কত সুজান
Was that an outside edge
পাকিস্তানি
of the
যেতে
bat?
দেখিস এন্ড টাইম দেখতেছি
Well,
পাকিস্তান
some
জিতে গেছে
deviation. Replay will confirm it to us. Now that was ugly hoik. 3 wickets down. Against the turn. Close to the off stump as well.
পাকিস্তান জিতে গেছে অলরেডি
Again, nice and flat by Vero.
Sometimes, as a cricketer, you find it hard to understand why you need to go against the spin when it is going a bit.
তাহলে বেটবান
Why not play with the
পাকে
forward
আনতে
pace?
পাকিস্তান জিতে গেছে আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি এমনি
আজকে পাকিস্তান যেতে
Playing with the turn, Salman Butt.
তাহলে আমি তোর এসে যাও মেরে খাই দেবো আবার
না
Nearly
না
the power play
না
belongs to
যেতে তাহলে তুই
Bangladesh.
থাকবি
It's 40 for
না
3.
না খাই না
তাহলে অন্যটা
পাকিস্তান যেতে পাকিস্তান বাংলাদেশে হ্যাঁ তাই মাঠে যাবো ঠিক আছে
হুম
যে বাংলাদেশে যেতে আমি বাংলা সাপোর্ট করবো ঠিক আছে
সাপোর্ট করবে না
না না
তাহলে সাপোর্টটা করতেছেন
না না সাপোর্ট করছি না আমি করবো না
ভাই দিবি
না
একটা যে কলাম রয়েছে একটা
বাংলাদেশ যেতে গেলে যেতে তাহলে আমি বাংলা সাপোর্ট করতে পারি
আমার তো একটা যে কলাম আছে
6 boundaries in the power play.
Okay,
And 17 dot deliveries and 3 wickets. Yep, and everything in the power play.
খাবো মাস
Two
রেড বান্ধব
left-handers
খাবে
in the crease of Pakistan. Shaheed,
Yes.
no surprises. There'll be another no-spinner coming before that.
এর আগেবার কে রে
পাওয়ার প্লেতে মাত্র 40 রান করে 6 ওভার এবার আসলে কিটা জিসানা আলে
The off-spinner, I think he's going to bowl his 4 overs.
Off
The
spinner.
left-handers will be at the strikers.
এইটা যদি থাকে এই যে বোলিং ওদের সে ব্যাটিং
Ideal for a spinner. Just get
পাকিস্তান বহুত
gets
করে
the
বাড়ি
of being an off-spinner.
এই যে বোলিং এই
Five fielders
ভালো মারে
outside the circle, only 4 inside.
ও বোলিং বোলিং
Yeah, oh, nicely close.
তোর মাথার পারে পড়তো
Nasir Ali, that's the fielding at long on.
দেশে মার দেশে পাকিস্তানের সিহিন্ত কর জাহান একটা ছয় মারে
Haven't got hold of the conditions.
ছয় মানে কি ছয় মানে দিতে
চার
পারে
মারে ছয়টা
But they've been edgy
আমি
boundaries.
বস
ছয়
Nothing coming off
24 রান
with
হয়েছে
authority
ছয়
from the
মারে
middle of the bat.
124 রান নিয়েছে 724 পানে বাঁচাতেই
না 124 মানে 4 হয়ে গেছে
And the pressure
সব আবার খেলাই গেছে
গাফান আছে কাকা পাকিস্তানের সিহিন্তি কোষ
Oh,
এই
close,
দেখ কিভাবে
close.
ঠাক দিতে একটু ধ্যান
Playing
কর
with fire,
কি
Masada
বাংলাদেশের
trying to give himself room for the ball delivery, which came
একবারের
in the
দলে
arm.
জিততে
and I think at the
এ
moment
বাঙালি
Pakistan need to bat
হেরে
well.
যাস
They need to get to 150. They don't need to be extravagant. Just build up a partnership and see how things go from there.
এবারা
সিহিন্তি কর বাংলাদেশের একটু সিহিন্তি করতে রমেশ
Need to lay a foundation. Masadakan's natural aggressive, but he's been forced to play a different role
জানালা
here.
জানালা 50 ইয়ে হচ্ছে রে
Quite surprised
একটু
that the
কমেন্ট
year
করি একটু
he's been
কমেন্ট করি
promoted. Irfan, in my opinion, I'm
50
with you.
আইস কালি
Irfan
আল্লাহ
should have been taking the responsibility.
my
A
life
right hand, left hand combination. Another way to think of.
Yeah, because sending in Ghazi Gori to come up and play at that particular position is something he hasn't done.
বাংলাদেশ হেরে যাবে
And that too with the
বাংলাদেশ
big
হেরে
game,
যেতে চাই
where the captains need to lead by example.
বাংলাদেশ জিতবে 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 জিতবে
Shot.
ই
It's a
কাকা
slot.
দেখ ই কাকা দেখ
Goes
সিহিন্তি
over the
কর
side
একটু
screen.
সিহিন্তি
That's
কর
a maximum
এই প্রথমে
by
একটা ছয় হলো
Masadakan.
একটু সিহিন্তি কর
First real
ও
blow
মারবে
from
না
the
ওটা
middle of the bat.
একটু
And it
সিহিন্তি
goes
কর
the distance into the
বাঙালি
side screens.
বাঙালি
That
আলী
would
বাবা
lift the moods
কাবি
in the dressing room and also put some
চোর
confidence in the
চোরের
head of the
দল
batters.
বাঙালি
The first six of the finals, courtesy Masadakan special. Beautifully. What timing. Oh, there.
এবারা
Inside.
এবারা
আউট না
Onto the
এবারা
stump.
মার
আউট না
Shishan alarm.
মার
He has
আগে
the
তো
last
ধরছে।
arm after being put away for
হ্যাঁ
maximum.
পাগল হয়ে গেছে 4 উইকেট পড়ে গেছে না 4 উইকেট উঠে দিয়েছে
না না আগের তো আছে
Not taking the account the
ওই দেখ
patience
লাস্টে
that he's
উইকেট
playing. 23 of 18, just got a 6. Was the last ball of the over, needed to finish it off well. Goes for the
Ma,
extravagant
sorry, ma.
drive and ends up
ওই দেখ
inside edging it
ওই
onto the
দেখ লেগেছে
stumps.
না কোন
Bangladesh strike
Oh,
again.
there.
They are in control of this game as Pakistan Shaheens are 49 for 4.
এ তোর নাম বললো না
ফাইন
As 23 of 18.
পাকিস্তান যেতে যাবে কোনো নো টেনশন তোমাদের
সাইডটি গেছে আব্দুল খেলায় নেতার হরে গেছে 7 ওভারে সাইডটি 49 রান 60 রান থাকছে সেখানে 49 রান দেখ বাংলাদেশের ড্যান্সটা দেখ কিছু না পারলো নাচতে পারে
কত চোর সব চোর
জিসা না লোক
Has been a
Jersey
pivotal
number
part
কত
of
দেয়?
Bangladesh
একটা 15
Shishan alarm. And guess what? His first wicket in the competition is the prize wicket of Masadakan.
মানে ওইতে আছে বাংলাদেশের কে
Here comes another left-hander. Looking for a right-hander now. Skipper.
এসে
Irfan.
বুড়োটা এসে
Finally at number
অধিনায়ক।
6. Powerful hitter. Experienced man has led the side
এই
well.
কি ফাইনাল খেলেছে
Now he has to take the responsibility of being the finisher what Shines are craving for. On the next side,
ওরে আল্লাহ রে টাকা দে টাকা দে টাকা দে টাকা দে
কত
টাকা দে
সোজা
maybe even more. Oh, does it trickle past the
কত
boundary? Yes, it
সোজা
does.
মোহাম্মদ মিঠুন
And with that boundary, brings up the 50 for Pakistan
ওর
Shaheens.
নাম আছে পাকিস্তান
Another relief in terms of runs for Pakistan. Another boundary. They get to 53, but the wickets column definitely is disturbing. It's 4 down, and we are into the 8th over as the captain comes in, and his job is to rescue, do some disaster
তুমি
management.
জিততে হবে না তোরা বাড়ি
This
যাই
one
গম
was
পড়ে যা
right down the
বই
left
গম
side.
পড়ে যা
Well played by
এই
Irfan
বাঙালির
Nas.
দল
Just sticking it fine. Fielder.
Come back right on the money again. They're up. Really good 3 overs up front. I think it's a sensible move by Akmal to finish him off. Football skills put in for testing. Ooh, that's something that you like to stay away from. There's a bowler. They could easily roll your ankle. It can be even a fracture. So
ভুল
maybe
হলেও
looking at
পারে
sensible
তোরা
timing
পারবে
for
না
it will be a better choice.
পাকিস্তান পেয়ে গেছে পাকিস্তান কাপ না আছে
With you on it.
এই যে কাপ
Was it the
আকবর আলী নিয়ে যাবে
effort that you recommend to fielders?
কি
So
আকবর
many
আলী কাপ
youngsters
নেবে?
watching. This is something to avoid.
সোজা
Let's let Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo and co do it, not the players, not the cricketers. I don't think that's a sensible call. I've seen the worst
7.20
in the past, and I don't think that's a good idea.
তাই বুঝতে পারছো
ওরে বাবা
অত সোজা না, অত সোজা না।
গিল তার
Much slower in the
বুড়োটা
air.
গিল তার।
Just taking the pace off, allowing the revs on the ball. And then we saw what happened. Masadaka going for an extravagant drive. The straightish ball inside edge goes onto the stumps.
Disappointing end for Masadaka after scoring a maximum in the previous delivery. Another one, Sadi Yosef. Yes, the line, the length was there for that moving drive.
চুয়ান্ন রান গেছে কাকা,
Situation right.
54 রান দিচ্ছে। আর 7 ওভারে 54 রান হচ্ছে।
200 রানের উপরে না গেলে আমরা ম্যাচ জিতবো, কথা মনে করি।
এরা 200 রান করে দিয়েছে, 200 রান করে দিয়েছে বাংলাদেশ পাকিস্তান। দেখ
Keep up in front of the mark with a single.
কয়বার হইছে কদিন?
কয়বার 8
Was
ওভার,
done. It's 84.
8 ওভার, 8 ওভার, 8 ওভারে কত রান হবে জানিস তুই? 100।
হ্যাঁ,
8 ওভারে 100
12 ওভারে কত লাগবে কদিন?
কত
200 রান করতে গেলে
কত
মনে আছে তাহলে তোমার জানো 145 রান লাগবে।
ওই যাবে, কোনো সমস্যা না।
এরপরের ওভার আবার এটা বলে দেবো।
শ্রীলঙ্কাকে আউট করে দেশে
চাচা
Wickets so far.
পান্তি লাভ দিলে কেন চাচা?
Tumbling. First 8 overs.
মারির বইতে পান্তি লাভ দিলে না,
Calm heads in the middle.
ওরা আবার কি
But in our
আন্দোলন করতে গেছে?
can absorb the pressure. Priyanka, Irfan Khan naturally is aggressive. He'll take a little while to get himself.
গাফফার
Once he gets in.
ও শেখ হাসিনা কি শিওর আসবে বাংলাদেশে?
গাফফার মাস্তা
শেখ হাসিনা কি শিওর আসবে তো বাংলাদেশে? তো না
Ball has been good in the back of the land.
আসবে না তাকে ওর
আমি আমার বাড়ি যাবো কেমনি?
ওর বাপের দেশ না?
So this will be another tester.
না আমার কেমনি যাবো বাংলাদেশে?
দেশে ও আসবে, জেলে ওর সাথে কাজ হলো। ওর বাপের দেশটাও না এসে পারে। আমি কি সারা জীবন এই থাকবো? আমার বাপের দেশ না বাংলাদেশটা, আমি কেন থাকবো?
আমার দেশ
Pitch looks pretty good.
সবার দেশ, জামাত খানের দেশ।
For everyone.
জামাত খানের দেশ।
What we have seen is that the
তারপর
batters
হচ্ছে
have just come to the
আমরিকির
pressure.
দেশ,
Not a wicket that has fallen to the pitch.
জামাত শিশির দেশ।
Timing. Finds a field.
আর ছেড়ে দিস, কে ছেড়ে দিস দেখ।
Saqlain has played
Yeah,
4 games,
yeah.
have picked up
Yes,
4 wickets. Every game he has picked up a wicket each.
তাহলে
This is the very first ball. Yasir running to a run which wasn't on. And then this wide stroke without looking at the line of the ball. And then no
আর
clue at
কেউ
all.
হয়েছে আমাদের কেউ আসেনি, কেউ লাইক করেনি।
Defensive drive resulting in another wicket for Bangladesh.
Wicket for the 49. Points field again. Good start by Saqlain. As I said, has been one of those bowlers who's been under the radar because Rupon Mondal have been really good. But just quiet against his job done.
This is just warming up to his full pace at the moment. Irfan Niazi looks to have a lot of time. All the shots, he's timed them well, but
Boom, I should have the fire and again.
the fielders.
বুম। বেবি
Nicely bowled. That's the variation he has, and he has developed some.
বেবি ইংলিশ
Quietly getting the job done, as I said. And it's one of those options again to the national side. Bangladesh, the national setup are blessed with many
تلاقيها
fast
بناكل
bowlers.
اكل هذا رز بسط بس يجي الاكل بعدين نجيب لحم نجيب
বাগার
Sadaka surely would be disappointed with the way things have gone
Hello.
so far in the final.
Saleta.
Pakistan Chinese.
هذا ما رجل
হ্যালো
Highest run getter of the tournament so far.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
Brilliantly, but this occasion it
মাফি মাজুস
was
ইয়াল
last one.
Mid off in place, and he drops it. Oh, Jishan Alam. He has taken some stunners in the competition. That was a dolly.
It's as if nobody is willing to absorb the pressure. Everyone is coming to it. This
is like somebody just throwing a ball back to the bowler. That's the kind of catch it was. And the fielder somehow managed to drop this.
9 out of 10 times at the warm-ups, he'll be taking it eyes closed.
Chill kaka.
Telling you, Tishan Alam is a good fielder. I've seen him taking some blinders. This goes to show cricket is a great leveler. Any
কি আসছে তোমার পারিস না খেলা করছি
ওই বেড়া
Sakleen very unlucky not to have a wicket under his name. I know it's done. 57 for 4.
9 ওভারে 57 রান
300 বার দেন দেখছেন
আর আছে 11 ওভার
300 বার দেন তো দেখছেন তো সোজা না পাকিস্তান ইন্ডিয়া থেকে বয় হয়েছে
হ্যালো ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আলহামদুলিল্লাহ لا لا ما في حبيبي
8 runs
أيوة
per over
فول.
will get the Shaheens for 145.
والله حبيبي ما في معلومة على داهين
Defended 153
إذا
against Sri Lanka.
هذا صغير 390 ريال كبير 2500 كبير 3600
With the bat. Arafat has got a start, 21 of 17.
غرفة واحد حمام مطبخ وصلة هوش مزبح
Replace Mirov, who's bowled his 4 overs for 28.
لا 390 ريال هذا صغير ايوه ثاني 500 هذا 2 غرفة 2 حمام مطبخ وصلة هوش مزبح
Has a chance now. He's
والله
been
حبيبي ما
seen
في.
at all and he's also been given a life. And this is how it
ايوه هذا انت شو واتساب هذا نفس رقم حاس كله واتساب
time
موقع
that one and they don't come any easier than
هذا
that.
نفس رقم واتساب عمو كلام انت حاس كله
I
موقع
wonder what
واتساب
he's asking.
ايوه واتساب
Arafat bin has a history playing against Bangladesh under
Allah,
19s
man.
a couple of years before. He's also played a youth,
Yeah.
3 youth T20 internationals. He's won an average of 55.5 with a strike rate of 147 almost. So he certainly knows these bowlers. Will this become costly for Bangladesh? That's the question.
সারসাম
এইসব খেলা দেখুন লাভ আছে
Kind of a
বাংলাদেশ
chance,
পাকিস্তান 300 কল দেয়
when they come about,
থাকো
more likely to
বাংলাদেশ
be
সকাল দিতে দিতে
130 রান
make
হবে
it his. For the sake of his team.
এই যাও
So something chance missed by Akbar. This was
আগে তো ধ্যাসছে
a Tony.
আগে তো ধ্যাসছে আর একটা আউট নাই
Hello.
It's a single. Bowling into the pitch, Rocky Ball.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম
Rightly so. I think his plan should be to just be happy with
لا لا
a
ما
single to the left
بكره واتساب
hand and try and attack in front.
اليوم ما في بكره شو واتساب هذا نفس رقم واتساب بكره
Probably there are 2 fielders behind square in the offside. Get one of
هذا
them.
صغير 390 ريال كبير 2 500
Get the ball.
هذا كبير 3 600 ايوه واتساب عمو
Total rookie ball has been bowling fantastically well, picking up wickets, bowling in the pressure zones towards the end,
হাতে লাগা
and also with the new ball at times, he's always looked very threatening. This is how he has fared: 3 for 7, 1 for 19, 2 for 39. So almost apart from one game, he's been successful every time.
Now chance direct hit would have been close. It is a direct hit, but I think Irfan Khan was quick. Was off his mark, responded to his partner's call. Umpire's going upstairs. Yeah, Hemant Boteju, he goes upstairs. Hemant Boteju not taking a chance, but looking from the angle where we are, Salman. Looks safe enough for the Shaheens.
Khan is pretty
Khan,
quick
Khan,
and he seems confident
Arre, Khan.
that he's made the ground.
হাতে থাক
By the look of things, yes, he's been a long way before the throw even arrived.
Technology is available. Why not use it? Says Hemant Boteju. I think it's a sensible call. Hardly takes 5 seconds to get the right decision. Member won. And in the semi-final, 10 over mark. Pakistan Shahid was 72 for 5 and match 153 for 9. Won it by 5 wickets. This game, the big final, there are 10 overs done, 62 for 4. What sort of a score will they end up with? That's the big question. The Saiful brings back as well.
10 ওভারে 62
হুম?
10 ওভারে 62 পাকিস্তান।
মুড়ি
দাদা ভালো না।
Yeah, we're traveling through the suburbs of Doha. If we look at the fortunes of the Shaheens, because not many runs scored on the board, but a lot of wickets lost. As I welcome Ahmed Faradhidai and Maninder Singh into the commentary box, there's something for the bowlers, we know that, but it started off like this, Manipal.
Shaheens have panicked. Pressure of the final. Strokes that we've seen. Look at that. That's brilliant bowling. Captain not coming into bat at number 4. Sending Ghazi. That's pressure. Pressure of the final. This is what we saw when Pakistan Shaheens were batting in the semi-finals. They were 72 for 5 in the 10 overs. And now, they're 62 for 4 in the 10. The very first ball, the platform was laid by the fielder, and then the bowlers equally supported it. And you look at the projected score from 10 onwards here, they can get to 161. They love that.
বলেন চাচা।
Irfan Mania, he steps out, tries to beat mid off. Ravi there. He is very well. One of the replacements today, Professor Rahman Ravi.
Good stuff from Bangladesh boys. They've been on money from ball 1. Even though there was a stumping chance, there was a catch drop. Still they are on top of their game. It's the pressure, it's the final. Who handles it better? Now, I would say Bangladesh boys have handled the pressure better.
Fielded well, considering the circumstances.
Yeah, squeezing it further, 20 delivery since the boundaries been hit. And I just say it again, for me in my book, the opening pair, I think was not a very smart move. They had been opening together, and then all of a sudden you change the batting order, and we saw the result. First ball, no chemistry, go for the run. That was a suicidal run. Brilliant work in the fielding for Bangladesh throughout this Stevie Word Rising Star 2025 Asia Cup has been outstanding.
Oh, there once more! Flummoxed by the slow ball! Shoo! For Sakleen!
McLean's been brilliant all throughout the tournament. Mixes his delivery so well. He
think Arafat, this time around, uses his slow ones brilliantly. The ball keeping a little low. But Bangladesh A bowlers keeping that pressure on. He's been very impressive. He was involved with the first run out. Arafat Minhas gone for 25, 64 for 5.
কাপ কি তাহলে বাংলাদেশ নিয়েই যাবে? কাপ
Is there more than what meets the eye? The Tigers fans are having the time of their life. Gidai, if you're a Shaheen fan, you want to look away. As Saad Masood comes in his 21st match, he can wield the bat as well.
Yeah, well, he was the player of the match in the previous encounter where Shaheen struggled with the bat. He provided that cameo with the bat, and straight away he comes down and opens his account with a boundary. The drought of boundaries after 21 deliveries have been over now.
It was that true answer, the Austin Masood, we know, can score runs on that 22 of 23 deliveries in pressure
সস্তায় বলো
situations.
চাচা,
In the semi-finals, the ball was in
একদিন
there,
যায়
going past that point fielder,
Used to have
and it was hit so
actually-
hard, so there was no time for that point fielder. Captain not happy. You got a ball wicket to wicket, you just got a wicket, and bowler lose delivery.
Almost chopped it on. 11 done and dusted, 68 for 5. Is it time for a new champion, or are we calling it too soon? Because there is still a second innings to play. The Shaheens have won this tournament in 2019 and 2023, but Bangladesh, as we speak, are in prime position.
Yeah, well, back in 2019, it was in Bangladesh. Bangladesh were in the final as we welcomed the new bowler Mahfuzur Rahman Ravi into the attack. And Shaheen scored more than 300 runs and winning it by more than 70 runs in that final in 2019. Well, you look at the wicket, Manipa, and you see that it hasn't been easy to bat on. Is it the application? Is it that there are demons on this wicket?
See, there's a bit of a moisture, there's no doubt about it. Ball is sticking a little bit. I still feel it's a good pitch to bat on. When I saw it before the game started, look at this one, keeping a little low. But that was a slower delivery. But I had no idea about it. So the ball is sticking, there is no doubt, but I still feel it's a good pitch to bat on. If you apply yourself, you could get runs. But Pakistan, Shaheens, somewhere down the line, I feel, press the panic button.
Yeah, and then you look at Abdul Ghaffar Saqlain, what a tournament he's had so far. He's taken a wicket at least in every match he's played. 2 for 32 against Hong Kong, 1 for 13 against Afghanistan. And that Darvish Rasuli wicket was so crucial in the context of the game. 1 for 27 against Sri Lanka. And 1 for 26 against India. And once again, among wickets on a very important, crucial match, their final.
Yeah, the Bangladesh boys have been in the game. That first run out, Saqlain was involved in it. Seeing a fast bowler field like that and hit the ball directly onto the stumps, goes on to show what mindset they've come to play this final.
Yeah, the point that you raised about Abdul Ghaffar Saqlain sticks out as we take a look at the leading edge, almost reaching cover. Is that not only has he taken a wicket, been so economical in each and every spell that he's bowled.
I don't want to mention it, but I still have to. 1 for 13 against Afghanistan. He was just not allowing Afghan batters to score runs.
This is wonderful bowling by Mahfuzur, who's come in as a replacement today itself. On the biggest of occasions, he's been trusted by his captain. He's been
Half
trusted
to
by
be
his
the one like
management.
this,
In
no,
the first over, he's found his line. Sakleen, of course,
Yeah,
star
we
in
did
the
well
field
like
and just took a wicket of Arafat. Brilliant first over for Mahfuzur. At the end of 12, Shaheens are scoring at 5.83, 70 for 5.
Shaheen certainly are in a bit of a spot of a ball. They're 70 for 5, but they still have batting to come, and we know they have some switch hitters down the line. But what should be the modus operandi, and what do you think would be enough runs on this wicket?
I feel they should be thinking about 135-40 for now. Keep wickets in hand. Score after the 16th over, or from the 16th over, because they've been pretty good from 16 to 20th. They've got the best net run rate amongst all the teams.
Hello.
13 is their run rate in the death overs.
Yes.
As of now, if you look at the projections, at 9 you reach 140.
Hello.
To the naked eye,
Hello.
toss, Irfan Khan Niazi said 180 would be competitive.
Hello.
Not a good total, but a competitive total. They have to rechange their plans now.
Hello, सब जाता उसके.
They've got to go to plan B. To be very honest, I thought it was a 180 pitch when I first saw it.
To be honest, Manipa, plan B has gone, plan C has gone, they're down to plan C.
Hello.
Yeah, but then not to forget, you talk about the batting abilities of Shaheen. Also look at the death overs economy of Bangladesh. That is 9.43, sitting number 5 on the table. That should give him some hope.
Hello.
They are bowling on
Hello,
that
Kte.
teasing line. Asking
Tay bana
questions,
mozu.
bowling just a feather of an egg into
Yeah.
the hands of Akbar, the skipper, the glove man.
Manipa, you're a left-arm spinner. It is how impressed have you been by the efforts of these left-arm spinners?
India in the big semi-final. Things were going well with the rest of the team. He
Is it
stood
like
up,
this?
high.
Kya this is?
Long on in place, but it'll clear him. Stayed away from the long on. Was quite
কাকা 120 রানে বেশি হবে না কাকা?
Went straight. And good hit by Aziz.
যা থাও.
This is what Pakistan would require from
16 over
Aziz,
আসবে না.
from his partner.
6 over
so
আসবে.
that, who knows,
তুমি
Ahmed
পার না হলে আমার কোশ্চেন
6 ওভারে 300 বার হবে?
well struck, that is.
তুই দেখছি 100 পার না
Down
হইছে
the ground, always.
আরে আমি কইলাম 130 টা 30 টির হতে পারে তাই কইলাম।
বাংলাদেশ 100
Powerful
করতে
player, Shaheen Aziz. He
সম্ভব
can back a punch.
12 তে 7 দিনে 295 97 করে দিয়েছি 100 করতে
He
পারবে।
will certainly target the
Hello.
next 2 deliveries as well. Nice pace. That's good comeback by Ripon Mondal. He did the deck hard that occasion.
This time seems as if he's bowled the heavy ball, put some effort in onto the batter much quicker than what he was anticipating. Fast bowlers when hit the ground, down the ground, don't like it. What about you, Fabis? Any specific, any other area you didn't like?
Hated bowling to you, that's for sure. I'm under 15 days. Let's start with.
যা
Last
Good করে দিলাম।
ball, picks up the slower delivery and dispatches his over long on. And with that 6, brings the 100 for the Shaheens. That's an
Fine.
excellent hit. It's 103 for 6.
Diğer karşılaşmalar, daha
15 runs in the last over. Probably just broke the shackles a little bit for the Shaheens, and that certainly got the crowd going. Massive hit by Saad Masood. Picked up the slow delivery and smashed it all along on. Suckling will continue his third over. 1 for 8. No more. Good comeback by Bangladesh after being 4 and a 6. That's a single.
This is good cricket from this pair, Masood and Aziz, hitting boundaries and also rotating the strike. This is the last 6. Picked up the length. It was a off cutter, but the length wasn't ideal, and Saad Masood was in ideal position to smack it for 6.
Ripon Mondal was very successful against India, especially in the Super Over as well as the last over he bowled, because he had a clear plan in bowling Yorkers. Shot in the air, long on fielder in place,
Out again.
and it clears it. Yet the aerial time as well as the distance, and Masood turning the heat on.
Saad Masood certainly turns the heat on. Great striking that. Another 6 to the Pakistan total. Much needed one. He goes to 32 of 21. Pakistan in the last 8 deliveries have scored 22 runs. And talk about a couple of good overs. Who knows? From here onwards, you cross the 140 line, and definitely there's a momentum changer.
There you call it, Salman. You wanted 130. Anything above is bonus for Pakistan Shaheens. Outside edge, and the third man fielder is quite square,
Is it
quick
like-
finer.
Oh.
Akbar Ali just signaling towards Suck Lane, all wicket to wicket. Tricky but mighty effective.
Yes, I believe there's been too much experiment with the line and length in these last overs. You just mentioned, Parveez, that they were bowling with a plan, bowling within the stumps in the previous game. Here, you have seen them bowl full and also provide width at regular intervals. And this is allowing the batters to get runs and get quick ones.
Saad Masood had a brilliant game in the semi-final. Batted well for his 22-25 with 3 boundaries. Bowled his valuable leg spinners. 18 wickets, 18 runs, 3 of his 4 overs. Certainly, he's a player
Hello.
with a lot of confidence.
Hello.
This partnership just quietly has creeped up to 39 of 20 deliveries.
Yes.
Last 18 deliveries.
Hello.
Momentum is with the Shaheens.
Loud them out.
Another 15 legitimate ones to be bowled. Some physio coming in.
Mankon, Aidul Islam Mankon probably needing some attention by the physio to show what happened. So the panels have allowed just to continue rather than breaking their momentum.
No, do over.
It is what it is. If the physio's attention got to be given, we got to come and make sure he treats the player, and everyone will have a little break.
Breather for the batters as well, but it can be a momentum breaker as well. Well, we have seen now this happen in the last 3 previous games that a fielder just has a bit of an issue and he asks the doctor to come in, takes a bit of time, and things start to change.
আর
So
সবাই
at
তো
times,
সাবস্ক্রাইবার
the
করে দিই,
fielder, it's
সাবস্ক্রাইবার
better
করে
for
দিই।
him to go out for the sake of continuity.
Pakistan Shaheens, they are
একটু লাইক দে, একটু লাইক দে, একটু সাবস্ক্রাইবার করে দিই।
17.40. Some lusty hitters in their side. Yeah, probably a bit of tactic use, but we never know. Certainly, we've seen in the past, usually brings breaks and hold in play, injury in the middle can be the momentum changer. That should have been a single. Aziz at the non-strikers and he wasn't sure, he just said no, should have gone for it.
The fielders are coming from the circle. This is always one where single is on, and this is the skyscrapers in the last 3 overs. 17th and 18th have been good for Pakistan, and so has been the 16th. So a bit of momentum coming into the Shaheens innings now. Courtesy Saad Masood on your screens now. Pakistan would want these last 14 balls to end up in at least 25 runs.
14 deliveries remaining. The ball will get into 1-2 way. And then I think if they score 140, we have a game in our hands. Doka knocks it down the ground. Yasir Ali Chaudhary does well. He saves a couple of runs there. Good wicket all round. Decent delivery, good hit. Even better fielding by Yasir.
Good running by the batters too. They get a couple. Comes back on the strike. It was not an easy ball to hit away. Did well. And Shahid Aziz taking the first one quickly and
তোমরা সাইড
making a
দিয়ে
good
তার
ball.
কোন রান লাগছে
ছটা পড়েছে
তো কোন স্টার্ট আছে আর হচ্ছে
13 runs of 5
আর
deliveries.
হচ্ছে
Last ball coming off of
আর
some
পড়ার
rain.
আর পড়ার দরকার নেই
Holding play since behind the side screen. Taking their own cool time, gentlemen. There's a game
পাকিস্তানের
going in the middle.
দর্শকরা চলে
You
গেছে
can have your own fun and cheering your side. Slightly right to your screen, please.
দেখ এটা নাচতেছে
They have their own momentum to break. They are dancing, having fun.
Why not? Why not? It's a DP World Men's Rising Stars Asia Cup. That everyone in their field having a great time in Doha, Qatar. Certainly, this is where security can do a better job. Make sure when the bowler is running in, make sure there's no movement behind the arms. But the last thing what Pakistan Chinese need, changing the momentum, slowing it down, and he's still clapping.
Yeah, he's clapping for the ones who've gone across in time.
This time too, non-strike Aziz says no, and disappointed Masood. He's not happy. 18 overs gone, 116 for 6.
2 ওভারে 100 হবে হুম
50 হবে
2 ওভারে 2 ওভারে 16 রান হবে 30 রান হবে
কি 30 রান হবে
এখন 16 আছে না 16 রান হবে
আচ্ছা দেখো
দেখি 100 হয় আমি দেখ
50 হবে
আচ্ছা 50 হোক আমি দেখ
হ্যাড হবে 6
এই দেখ বাংলাদেশের বোর্ড প্রেসিডেন্ট চলে এসেছে
তুই দেখবি
এই দেখ বাংলাদেশের বোর্ড প্রেসিডেন্ট চলে এসেছে
To see the
Hi, Marsha.
BCB president in the house, supporting his side, Islam Bulbul. All the
Post
VIPs
killer?
are so happy.
এখন 800 বল আছে
Tournament has been very well organized, everything under control.
দেশে
and we just want to
দেশে খেলা
finish
হচ্ছে না
with a bang in the finals. Good Yorker.
হ্যাঁ পুঙ্গার মধ্যে দিকে জোর
Through the legs, a nutmeg.
Yeah, you fail to understand why it didn't run on the last ball of the previous over. Saad Masood is striking the ball
Oh, that's a
really
finger
well,
pull
sighting
there.
it even better. And Shahid Aziz misses this one, although it is a
Wow, idea.
perfect ball into the block hole. Ripon has been on the money in this tournament.
That's much better. Deep down, Paul Mondal is good. He's going nice and full. That's exactly what he did against India. And I think he should continue the same. Close,
Out of it.
close,
Out
close.
of it.
Hemant Abuddin puts his finger up. I know that was crashing to the middle stump. Big mistake by Aziz. Was good down the ground.
আউট হয়ে গেছে
Why play that
Oh,
risky
shut
shot?
out, did
Should
it?
have gone down the ground, in my opinion.
Another moment of brain freeze. This is not how you do it. There's a batsman batting well, really well on the other end. You have to bring him back on strike. It was for an over-ambitious stroke, and the ball has hit him right in front of the middle stump. An easy decision for the umpire. As Shaheens lose Shahid Aziz for 9, and the Shaheens move to 116 for 7.
Bangladesh supporters on their feet. They are the happy when it comes to the situation of the game. Ahmed Daniel, the all-rounder, he can hit a long ball as well. But at the moment, his game plan should be just get a single, get the non-strikers in,
And in comes the chairman of the Pakistan Cricket Board and also the chief of the ACC, conducting a wonderful tournament along with his team.
Good bouncer, very good bouncer. The umpire from square leg, he signals to Hemanta Boteju that it's over the shoulder and over the head as well.
Yeah, clearly a high ball, the one to call, rightly so called by the umpires, also will be given the one of the over, but this was brilliant. Once again, a block hole, and doing it very efficiently is Rippon, getting wickets. When the pressure comes, he delivers.
Ahmad Danial in the semi-final scored useful contribution of 22 of 8 deliveries with 3 sixes. That's how dangerous he can be. Is it close? Is it close? Or probably outside the line. I think at this time, Hemanta Boteju made up his mind that's outside the yaw stump.
Talk about thinking cricket, and it's been 4 balls that the batter who is set hasn't been brought on to strike. This is Rippon, most wickets, DP World Asia Cup, 9 for him. Rakibul to follow, number 2 with 8 wickets. Sufyan, Shaveen and Saad all have 7.
All rising stars. It is one to watch out for in few years down the line when they represent their senior side. Bowling, nice and full. Rippon Mandal just gets the job done again for Bangladesh, and this time is the informed Saad Masood.
Once again, Rippon rips through, and this time it's the set batter Saad Masood. So another huge dent to the Pakistan Shaheens' progress. The man they were looking forward to, the man who was on 38, is now being cleaned up with this beauty. Just have a look at this, straight and full. You miss and I hit, and that's exactly what happened. Bangladesh supporters are ecstatic as they enjoy their team's performance.
Hello.
And Rippon has been
Walaikum
a
assalam.
special bowler all throughout. Saad Masood, a fighting
La, la,
38 for
maafi,
him,
maafi.
and Shaheens are 118 for 8.
The final wicket has certainly got the Bangladesh fan roaring. Tigers. Masood, what a massive wicket that was. New batsman for Pakistan, Shaheens, is out there. The VIPs is having a very close look at the proceedings. Ubaid Shah, number 10 batter for the Shaheens. In 4 games, striker of 88. Nice and full and bold aim. Rippon Mandal, he's turning the heat on. Back-to-back wickets, and this time as well, it's bold.
Fabulous, fantastic, what a spell, what a game he's having. In fact, what a tournament he has had so far. Rippon, 3 for 25, is ripping through the Pakistan tail. Already 9 down for Shaheens, and this was just majestic bowling into the block hole, and Ubaid Shah didn't have any time to react. Just have a look at this, hits middle, that is accurate.
Indoor reverse swing right on the money. Rippon Mandal, take a bow, young man. You've been sensational. Ubaid Shah, gone without scoring. Shaheens won 18 for 9. Rippon Mandal, 3.5 overs, 3 for 25, and he's on a hat-trick. Face the music at number 11, Sufyan Mukim. It's been wonderful with the ball, but his job at the moment is to have a small bat lift. Don't lift your bat, it's going to be a Yorker. Deny the York for Rippon Mandal, but he certainly deserves all the praises, the young man from Bangladesh. More fielders in the circle. A short fine, extra cover, and mid off. Ripon on a hat trick. Here he comes. Full toss. Finds the field and extra cover. 1 and over. It's a couple of runs and 3 wickets from the 19th over. It's 118 for 9.
Hello.
The last one from Ripon. 3 wickets and just 2 runs.
Walaikum assalam.
Thirdly, broke the momentum.
Maafi,
Pakistan
maafi.
Shahis was building in the 16th over, 17th over, and the 18th over. Looks like it's going to be Saklane to finish off the innings for Bangladesh. Throw ball. Running the first one out. Quite happy, Daniel. Become the single and busting in Mukim to ban out the next 5 deliveries or even take a single.
Yeah, Mukim batted well. One of his little innings coming against India in the Senior Men's Asia Cup, where he struck Bumrah for a couple of boundaries, so he must have some confidence with the bat. And Daniel getting 22 of their deliveries in the last game. That cameo was very important.
That's the reason why I was surprised that Daniel opted for it. 3 massive sixes. That was the game changer, in my opinion, in the last few overs. They beat Sri Lanka in the semi-finals by 5 runs. Changing his angle, coming round to the left-hander. Oh, slow delivery, clipped a little bit. And let go by Sufyan Mukim.
And there is no communication. On a ball that is beaten, he could have changed ends. Now look at Ripon bowling those wonderful Yorkers and doing that accurately, picking up wickets. He has been one of the finds of this Rising Stars Asia Cup.
This is president in the house, Mr. Mohsin Naqvi. A happy man with all the seedings which have happened in the Rising Stars Asia Cup. Good bouncer, very good bouncer. Murali, I thought, did well to get a hand to it and denied the 4 byes. But certainly, Saklane had some gas in the delivery.
Well, yes, he just bent his back on this one and he got the ball flying. Saad Masood, after playing a fighting hand of 38, back in the pavilion. This is why you also have to be very present in the situation. He was denied a single by Shahid Aziz in the previous over, the last delivery, and then from there onwards, wickets just started to fall.
Shahid Aziz, can he use those powerful arms to pump it over long or wicket? Good delivery again. Running the first one hard. Should be just settling for a single and very good fielding and deep in wicket.
I wonder why Daniel is running for everything. He is somebody who can hit big. So why keep bringing Sufyan Mukim on strike? Once again, lack of awareness, lack of communication, clearly showing that you can hit back ball. Why do you want to have the other man face the music?
And the first one out, hope that he can come back to the second. Was absolutely no chance for the second. Almost. And on the helmet, or did he land on the helmet, or just brushed aside? Physio is out there. Concussion protocol, I think, is being done. Not taking any chances, the umpires, which I don't think they should take any chances.
This is how it all started for Bangladesh and for Pakistan on the other side. Bowling wonderful, fielding wonderfully, bowling, attacking the stumps and hitting them on most occasions. What Bangladesh bowlers did, another one on the inside edge, Mastak at the big wicket in this game. And this one did stay low, the slower one.
Yeah, one leg in the circle, clears them pretty easily, goes for a boundary. On the choice of delivery from Saklane, when you have fine leg in the circle,
Hello.
it's not the right one.
হ্যালো
As far as Shaheens are concerned,
ওয়ালাইকুম
awkward but
আসসালাম
effective. They get 4 out
লা
of
লা
this,
মাফি
and they will be pleased with this. Yeah, okay, not looking at the impact, taking his eyes off. Very awkward for him, but good for Pakistan, getting them 4 valuable runs.
I thought Sakli was trying to bowl the slow ball bouncer, but somehow it's skidded to the batsman. Okay, just help you on spin. Here comes the last ball. Over delivery again, and it's a run out. Ahmed Daniel doing the right thing, trying to steal a single. Akbar Ali had the presence of mind, cool under pressure, bullseye it goes, and certainly at the end of the 20th over, Shaheens are all out for 125. I reckon going into the break, Bangladesh will be the happier side.
Has to be, there is no other way around it. They would have taken this any time, even before the toss. 125 all out is Pakistan Shaheens. Courtesy, brilliant bowling from Bangladesh bowlers. Great execution of the plans that they had. Spinners bowled accurately, so did the faster men. And in the end, Rippon was just outstanding with his block hole stuff. And each time hitting the stumps and giving nothing away to the batters. And so good was Saklan on the other end, picking up wickets and keeping it all very quiet and taking the momentum back to Bangladesh after those 2 good overs, the 17th and the 18th.
12 boundaries, 4 sixes in the 20 overs. That's tough. That's how tough batting was. Pakistan Shaheens after being put into bat. Yasin, Faik, they all missed out, as well as Ghazi Gori got a promotion. Arafat looked good for his 25 but could not kick on. Irfan, the skipper, got for 9. Aziz Tania Lupe set again, failed as well, but Masood was excellent, 38 of 26. Man of the match from the semi-final. He kept up his good work.
Partnerships, well, nothing great to mention. The openers are not troubling the scorers. Spike and Sadakat just 2. Ghazi and Sadakat 23. Arafat, Sadakat 24. 15 between Irfan and Masood. And 11 between Irfan, Masood and Aziz. 41 is the biggest partnership of the innings.
Paul Mondal pick up the bowlers. 3 for 25, as well as the spinners bowl really well. Right, let's head down to pitch side and join Mazardino.
হ্যালো
3 for 25 from his 4 overs. I've got
Walaikum
Ripon Mondal
assalam.
alongside me. Ripon, must be delighted the way
Ayo,
you guys
Santurin.
bowled so far.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah.
La, la, la,
The
ma'am.
way we are bowling, so it's amazing. So inshallah, hope our batsmen can bat better. Inshallah, we win the match.
I have to ask this one. Tell us more about your Yorkers. How did you master that?
Alhamdulillah, I'm lots of practice in like HP camp. So when I bowling in nets, after
Yes,
finish my
convince
nets,
us,
I always bowl 2-3 overs in block hole.
15 জনের মধ্যে একজন হিন্দু
Take off the tournament with 11
আর
wickets.
তার সে কথায়
When you
কথায়
go about it,
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
what
বলে
was the preparation before coming out to the tournament?
When I come here,
Huh.
like, my first preparation is like I'm a striker ticket. So if it's my
Yeah,
first
well,
goal,
লিটন
Alhamdulillah, Allah give us.
রিপন
Tell us
মন্ডল
more about the chase
এর নাম
should be the team
মানে
talk
হিন্দু
in
না
the dressing room. Are you confident?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Everyone is very positive and everyone is very helpful. So everyone support me. So I'm very positive.
Well bowled and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Ripon Mondal, certainly a rising star. 11 wickets in the competition. Not that far off.
মাইক্রোফোন ধরে মনে করছে
The
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
next generation have been very impressive. Right, when the Bangladesh side they come out to bat, they
তাহলে
will score
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ কত
126 in
জোর
the lot of 20 overs. Not going to be easy on a pitch. It's
জোর আছে
holding
না
on.
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আর আল্লাহ হাফেজ
Easy for Pakistan.
এটা খুব জোর
Going to take a short break. When we come
মানে
back,
লাস্ট তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ তো শুরু আলহামদুলিল্লাহ তো শুরু মানে সব কিছু শুরু আর খোদা হাফেজ তো শেষ হ্যাঁ খোদা হাফেজ তো শেষ এই দুটো সবার মধ্যে বেরোই আর বৌমা মনে হয় কাকার বলতেছে ফোন ধরতে পারেন তো তাই তো আর কাকার মনে হয় আমার বৌমা বকতেছে ফোন ধরতে পারেনি তো এই জন্য
ফোন দেন নাকি?
ও মাকসালায় গেল না
ও কথা কইতেছে?
কেমন কথা কইছে
এরকম বাপ মারি না, মা আছে বাপ নাই। আমার বাপ মারা গেছে, বহুত আগে গেছে বাপ মা। বাপও মা নাই, বাপ মারা গেছে, বাপ মারা গেছে।
কত বছর হয়েছে?
বিয়ে করছে আমার বছর প্রায় 30 বছর নিচে না।
আমার বাপ মরিস
30 বছর নিচে না।
আমার বাপ মরেছে ধরো 22, 23, 24, 25 বছর টছর হচ্ছে
তোমাদের প্রায় কাছাকাছি।
তাহলে ওরা কম। কারণ আমার বাইক নিয়ে তখন কোনো গতিতে দুই একটা কথা কতি পেত, সেই সময় মরেছে। তার বয়স এবার 22 বছর হবে এই 26 সালে। তাহলে দুই একটা কথা কতি পেত, তার তো 2 বছর হয়েছে।
আর মায় মারা গেছে কয় বছর? এই যে 16 বছর হয়ে গেছে। 16 বছর।
তাহলে
মাদারীপুর জানেন নি?
হ্যাঁ
ভাই আপনারা কাজ কাম করেন
মাদারীপুর।
ভাই তোর ভয়েস আসতেছে না তো, কি ভয়েস দিলি? আসলো না তো।
Final of the DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars 2025 between Bangladesh versus Pakistan Shaheeds. Bangladesh skipper Akbarali won the toss and invited Pakistan sides to bat. They got up to a good start with Yasin, got out of the very first ball. Faik, the second delivery of his Ghazi missed out as well. And Irfan, the skipper, Sadakat, Arfat, Masood contributed to get Pakistan Shaheeds 125. Saad Masood, he continues good form. Extended the bat, extended the ball yesterday. Nasty hits, 63 boundaries. Quality stroke. So that was by extreme, but he still really take it. Not only with these bats, I think with these bowling as well, he'll be an important figure in this side. Report Mondal, as he has done right throughout the league, he has been impressive. 3 for 25. Merov, Rakibul, the two spinners pulled out, as well as Saklain. Altogether, very good effort by Bangladesh in wresting Pakistan Shines for 125. The target will be going to fight by the Pakistan Shines. Has an excellent bowling lineup. Spinners as well as fast bowlers. Akbar Ali led Bangladesh. They're going to make 126 in the allotted 20 overs at 6.3 runs per over.
Bangladesh captain would be pretty happy with whatever has happened so far. Won the toss, decided to field first. And the fielders obliged. Marks on 33rd match for him. 450s, 100. I think 160. And Jishana. Both capable batters. 27th match for him. Strike rate of 139. 100 with the 250s. Outside that 100. Got Maza with me. Maza. Sitting pretty, Bangladesh.
Yeah, the job is only half done so far for Bangladesh A. Now, another half about to start, and Bangladesh need to start well. They need 126 runs to win. Need that calm approach in the middle. Ubaid has got the ball in his hand. First ball of
আরে
the
ভাই
innings.
আপনারা কাজ কাম করেন তাছাড়া আর কি বলবো সবাই তাহলে অনেক সময় কাস্টমার আর ওই কিনে মনটা খারাপ হয়ে যায় আমি কাজ করি
The leading run scorer for Bangladesh. He's also the third highest run scorer in the tournament. He's someone who loves to play shots.
Just has to think that he has to play 20 overs. This is exactly what Bangladesh batters have to think. Got 100 not out of 35 deliveries against Hong Kong, China, then 10, then 27. He scored a 65. A sensible one in 46 deliveries against India. He's got a job on hand.
The way he bats, Maninda, even if he bats till the 10th over, he can do the job for Bangladesh. That will be wide confirmation. But for Shaheens, they need to pick up early wickets.
It's very important when they've just set the target of 126. You need to get wickets up front. They've got a good bowling lineup. They've got 4 spinners in their lineup.
Dimitris serving the final here. In 2 outstanding semi-finals, and now the final is all set. A blockbuster finish. I'm sure the organizers will surely be happy the way the tournament went so far. Gives it a charge. Habibur Rahman Chauhan gets off the mark with a 6. That's how he plays.
He sends a message to the Pakistan captain, to Ben, that I'm going to play the way I know. This is very important. You need to know your strengths. That's aggressively, but this aggression will have to be a controlled one because you're not chasing a big target. That was asking to be hit.
Also a strong zone. Habibur Rahman Chauhan loves to swing his bat. It's there to be hit as well. Good pace. Swings it nicely. Good delivery. Driven straight to the fielder. Good comeback from Ubaid. Taking the pace off the ball. Talking about hitting sixes. Habibur Rahman Chauhan like to hit those. 20 so far. Vaibhav Suryavanshi right at the top with 22 sixes. Obviously, Mas Sadakat put 19 of those, but Chauhan has got a chance to overtake Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
Yeah, and if it goes past Vaibhav Suryavanshi, this is a big one. Well bowled, pulling it up, trying to move it away. Yeah, if he goes past Vaibhav Suryavanshi, that means he would have given his team.
It was a cracking shot from Chauhan. Confident man, scored 100, scored a good 60-odd run knock as well. Led from the front. That consistency is a very important aspect from Bangladesh batting's point of view. Worked away on the onside. Active delivery by Ubaid. That brings Jishan Alam on strike. He's also someone who loves to play his shots. Dropped a couple of catches, might redeem himself with the bat.
I was surprised when he dropped those catches. Dropped one today, he dropped one in the semi-final. He dropped one before that as well, and he's a good fielder. He's taken some blinders as well. 20, 10, 17, 26. He's got the starts, but didn't convert them into big ones. Today's the time.
Good delivery. Wanted to take that run. Direct hit, but I think Chauhan is well in. Umpires, however, will go upstairs.
See, I've noticed that umpires don't take a chance, especially with the direct hits. because so many times we've seen these direct hits, a touch and go. Wants to be sure. This is the finals. They don't want to make a mistake here.
And dragged well in. Habibur Rahman Sohan doing the basics right. Rahul Asher, the TV umpire. Decisions for him. Confirmation not out. Yeah, it's a good start for Bangladesh. After first over, they're 8 without loss. Aziz comes in. Back of a leg delivery. Came up with a positive frame of mind, Habibur Rahman Sohan, but at the same time, he's trying to play according to the merit of the ball.
And according to the situation as well. Doesn't have to go after everything. 37 wickets for Shahid Aziz.
খুব সহজে ভিডিও দেখে করতে পারবেন। এছাড়া 5 জন ইউজার থাকলে 45% কমিশন অ্যাফিলিয়েট নিয়ে কাজ করতে পারবেন। 1 সেকেন্ড।
Down the leg. Lucky on that occasion, wide given, but still there was fine leg inside the circle. Habibu just needed a tickle.
They must be thinking of mistakes. The last ball of the previous over. Kind of batting we saw. Pakistan team was batting.
Must be enjoying the proceedings in the middle. Short ball, pulled away, over mid-on's head. Champions don't crumble under lights, they glow.
Look at this Bangladesh crowd, the supporters. They should be happy. Bangladesh have been on top of their game so far. This was too short for Sohan. He loves them, especially when he gets time. Aziz tried to bowl that slow one. Since some kind of pressure, the bowler. Got to bowl it up to him.
Huge shot. Maybe an inside edge one even, perhaps going down the leg side.
Unmoved. Pakistan A ball is trying to put pressure on the umpire. Going down the leg. That's a good decision. Yes, sir. Umpire says, I'm not going to come under pressure.
In terms of run rate in the power plays, Bangladesh are right behind India. 9.83. They love hitting in the power plays. Another slow delivery. Well disguised one. Nicely played as well by Sohan.
That run rate that you were talking about in the first 6 overs, if they get that run rate today, they will be close to 60 in the first 6 overs. And what are they chasing? 126. There it is. 9.83, almost 10 and over.
These two batters have provided the platform for Bangladesh throughout the tournament. We mentioned about Sohan. Don't forget the contributions of Zishan Alam. Those 20s were very crucial. Outside off. He's looking to open up his account. Zishan Alam. I can feel it. Dropped a couple of catches now. He wants that thing to go out of his head.
That's one pressure a batter always has. Whenever I had an opportunity of talking to Sunil Gavaskar, he always used to say that batter wants to have a single as soon as possible. Wants to have runs on board as soon as possible. That is exactly what Zishan needs to do.
Full, wide, and given. Pressure started to build already in the Shaheen's camp. The desperate to break this partnership. They need wickets.
هلا وقتها
Irfan,
هذا واحد
of Pakistani.
هذا شبكة ما في وقتها
Bring
أنا
on his spinners early on. He's got four
يلا
of them. All of them effective.
Pull that away. Leading edge. Gets a sixer. He gets off the mark. Not the most convincing manner, but he will be a relief man. End
কই
of over
যাবেন
number 2. Bangladesh are
হাইয়ে কিটা বললো ভাই
We'll check whether it gone all the way or it's a boundary.
Doesn't really matter how they come. Got a six
Runman.
there. Fire.
বাস
Checking there. But people, the supporters of
ওই আমরাও তো
Bangladesh,
ওই করতেছি
they know
একবারে বেশি করে এনে তুই গরম করতে আর খাতে
very short for a match
কারণ ফিরেছে তুই এখন ঠান্ডা না
was meant to go.
না কিছু এখন ফিরেছে তো লাগে
I
না
think it's gone over the ropes. Fire's arms going up in the air.
আমরা এখন খাওয়া না আর কাল দুপুরে কালি শেষ কালকে রান্ধতে লাগবো
Confirmation. Six of the final ball of the second
না
over.
দুই দিন
After 2, Bangladesh 8.
মানে ওই ফোর
21
টাইনি টুনি
runs.
দুবেলা
সকালে কি খাবে
সকালে তো খাইনি সকালে তো কাজে খালি দুপুরে রাত
একটা দুটো চমক না খেয়ে ধান যায়
তিনটে সাইড দিয়ে বেরিয়ে যায় অভ্যাস হয়ে গেছে না
Seeing the spinner Arafat Minhas.
তো সকাল পানি গুলো
First
খেতে
time coming on to bowl for the Shaheens.
সকালে খালি একটা পানি খাই খাওয়া না রাত 11টা 12টার সময় তার খা লাগে
কিছু খাইতে
There's a chance that the batter is going to go after him.
অভ্যাস
সকালবেলা পানি তুমি খাই
Wants to get a wicket here. That sensibly played by
আবার
Habibur.
খাওয়ার দিকে
He knows the importance of him being there in the middle.
The last previous over. Jishan Alam.
নাকি তো সাপের কাজ তো সাপের কাজ না
হ্যাঁ
আমরা এই যে সারাদিন কাজ করে মনে হয় সর্বোচ্চ লিখো না
Batter's point of view.
খা লাগে খা লাগে এবারে বাড়া কাল
Ball. This could be close. Divan. Arafat
Hello,
Minhas
Bangladesh,
strikes
Divan.
for the Shaheens. Bangladesh lost their first. It's Jishan Alam.
Teju, the fire, and no doubt, and neither did we. That was bowled wicket to wicket. That's a good move by the Pakistani captain. You need these wickets at regular intervals if you have to win this match. Oh yeah, no doubt there. Boycott could say missing the off, missing the leg. Shan gone for 6, 22 for 1.
Raheen's got the first man. That brings Mahidul Islam onto the crease. Experienced campaigner. In his ODI debut recently. Got a calm head on his shoulder. At the moment, Bangladesh needs calmness. Bowling from Arafat Minhas, taking a lead from Raheen the way he bowled.
He bowled a little slow. That ball, that delivery, he got that wicket. He was in there for some time. Jishan, think how to play that. The most important thing for the spinners is going to be both wicket to wicket. You'll get a chance of getting wickets because Bangladeshi batters are also going to think that we just need to stay in the middle for the 20 overs.
End of a bridge over from Arafat Minhas. A wicket and just 1 run coming from it. After 3, Bangladesh 8, 22 for 1. lot of batting left. I'm sure Mrityunjoy will come a lot later compared to Akbar, Yasir, Mahfuz and Mehrov. The way he batted, it's a long batting order today. The likes of Mahfuzur Rabbi, solution of this left-arm spinner who can also bat a bit. He was the captain of the Bangladesh under-19 side as well. Good batting unit. On the other hand, Shaheen will be looking to pick up wickets at regular intervals. Saad Masood comes in.
Yeah, the man of the match from the previous game got 3 wickets. A little slower. He's a slippery bowler as well. Puts in that effort. In the last minute.
It was cool. It was invited. And Habibur Rahman Sohan says thank you very much. Some players feel pressure on their shoulders. He's wearing it like a scarf.
What a shot that was in the slot for him. So flighting that one. Inviting Habibur to go after him. What a good shot. That sound when it hit the bat said it all.
Was right in his arc. Googly picked up nicely, straight to the fielder. To pitch it up a bit further up than Googly.
Come on, boys! Head coach of Bangladesh team will be very happy with the way they played so far. We're hoping. That's it. Wow! Another one. Timed it beautifully. Habibur. That looked like a boundary to me. Look at that crowd. Static. Should be.
Once again, pitching it too full. Right there for Sohan to play that over the bowler's head. You can understand what Masood is trying. He's looking for wickets, but at the moment he's bowling onto his strength.
It's the safest area, I would say, when you're facing a spinner or even a fast bowler hitting it over the head. There's a big gap between long on, long off, or mid off, mid on. In the air again. Another boundary. Habibur taking on Masood.
His final is boiling, and he's the one turning up the flame. What a shot. Bowling a lot fuller. Once again, I would say Masood bowling onto his strength, and Habibur Rahman Sohan is enjoying his time in the middle.
Yeah, he is playing to his strength as well, Habibur. Right at the slot again. Right from the meat of the blade. He looks in a hurry.
Shot ball. And taken. Saad Masood has the last laugh. Not the best of deliveries. Habibur Rahman Sohan will be dejected.
দুটো ফুড়ে গিয়ে বাংলাদেশে
Disappointed.
126 রান করিস মাত্র, এটা 26 রান। তাই তো হয়ে গেছে 36 রান 4 ওভারে।
They knew that if he stays, like you said, for 10 overs, this game would be over.
লাইভ বন্ধ কর, মেলা হয়ে গেছে।
Shot delivery to be
ये
hit.
साल दे
Little late. They were a little quicker than he expected.
বন্ধ কর, মেলা হয়ে গেছে।
Twinkle has had a tough time after getting the wicket.